All right, so today we are going to focus on situational writing. That's the main section we're looking at today. Um, but as usual, we have the editing part. Oh, sorry, not editing, visual text today. Okay. So for visual text, you get two texts. All right, the first one is with pictures. The second one is without pictures. It's just all words. And you have to answer questions from both texts. So this is kind of like the new format. Last year it wasn't like that. So it's the first time. Oh wait, let me have a look at this a few minutes ago. Okay. So you guys are like the so-called like the guinea pigs for the new O-level format in that sense. All right, so for this part, I think everyone, sorry, Javier, Natalie, and Uzziah actually completed their parts here. Uzziah continued to complete the rest of the questions as well. So he has additional points from that. So let me just add the points over here first. So for Natalie, that's 5. Javier, that's 5. Oh, Uzziah, that's 10 for completing everything. Good job. So as for the rest of you, all right, let's see what your answers are. It can be a little bit tricky to get you to answer these while I'm teaching. It's probably going to take a long time. So I'm going to run through the answers instead of giving everyone the chance to answer the questions here, because it's faster that way, it's more efficient that way, and then I can cover more stuff with you guys. Okay, so text one over here shows us, it says, connecting high-level talent to the best companies worldwide, doing what we do best for the last 40 years and still going strong. So they are a talent recruitment agency. So basically they recruit people to work for other companies, right? Companies who have asked them to look for talent or to look for manpower to fill in their roles. Okay. So they have a picture of a lady on the left in like cartoon form. It seems like she's holding up someone's profile in her left hand, and then in her right hand she's holding a magnifying glass, possibly signifying that they screen through all their manpower applications very carefully before agreeing to anything. And then the picture on the right shows a smiling man facing another one who's seated. It looks like he's seated in the boss's chair kind of thing. And there's a file open in front of him, and he seems to be having a conversation with the other guy who's in the interview seat. So those two pictures probably represent the talent recruitment agency and what they do. And then text two, no pictures at all, right? It says directly, recruitment is the process of searching for prospective employees and providing them with a positive work culture. We provide expert consulting and job change support to mid and senior level professionals seeking new opportunities. Talent recruitment network spans across 12 countries. With over 800 professional consultants globally, we specialize in placing high caliber professionals with multinational companies worldwide. As recruitment experts with a wealth of experience and connections, we offer holistic consultations for both employers and job seekers. Take the first step towards finding that perfect connection for you. Speak to our experts today, right? So it seems like they are not a company that helps to recruit for entry level jobs, like the lower ranking jobs. It seems like they are recruiting for the mid to high level kind of jobs, and I can see why, because for those kinds of jobs, companies are willing to pay more money to the recruitment agency in order to have them look for that kind of talent. And so overall, the agency would you know, um, profit more from, looking for these people and then attaching them to the correct positions in these multinational companies. All right, with that analyzed, okay, let's go and have a look at the answers, or rather, let's have a look at the questions. It says refer to the poster in text one and the social media post in text two for questions 1 to 5. Question one, look at text one. Choose the main purpose of text one. So over here, I think it's quite direct. I think you guys can actually answer this as well. The rest of you, um, is it A, B, or C? Uzziah got it wrong. Uzziah might want to answer again, and then I will add the rest of you in as well. Nathan, Quinton, and then I have Javius in here already. I have Jin Hao, and then I also have Randall, and I have Caitlin. So what do you think the answer here is? Uzziah, that is the exact wrong answer you gave me online. Give me another one. Randall, that's incorrect. Nathan, Quinton, Jin Hao, and Caitlin, what do you think? Unfortunately, Uzziah, that is incorrect as well. Natalie is incorrect as well. I'm not sure why, but Natalie, you gave me the correct answer online. Now you're giving me the wrong answer. Uzziah, you don't get to answer anymore because you already picked the wrong answer. Okay, Caitlin is incorrect too. Quinton is incorrect. Nathan is correct. Natalie, you are now correct. I haven't received Jian Hao's answer only. Randall says go back real quick. Okay. So the top one is the one you're looking at. Text one. What's the main purpose of text one here? That's what they're asking you anyway. Okay. And so which is the main idea? What's the main purpose here of text one? That is still incorrect. Randall, how about Jian Hao? Okay, Jian Hao is incorrect as well. Now, this is very how would I put it? This is a very iffy question. It's quite controversial for the model answer because over here it says in the model answer, right, that B is the answer. Okay, B meaning to convince readers intending to change jobs to consult talent recruitment. So if we look at text one, it doesn't really say, like, come on down, right, and register with us so we can connect you to the correct people, that kind of thing. It doesn't say anything like that. All it does is give you a statement that it's connecting high-level talent to the best companies worldwide, doing what we do best for the last 40 years and still going strong. So they are telling you what they do, all right, and that they've had like 40 years of experience and they are still going strong, right? So you can actually interpret it as, they wanted to convince people that they are good. That's why they talk about 40 years, right, of experience and still going strong, and then they tell you what they do as well. All right, so it could be argued that they are trying to convince you to consult with them because you're confident that they are good at what they do. Okay, so some of you here gave me A, some of you gave me B, some of you gave me C, which is to convince readers that talent recruitment connects talented people to companies. So the talented people to companies part is this one, connecting high-level talent to the best companies. And they've been doing it for 40 years. So obviously they must have been connecting them, right? So I think these three options are just too close in content. But you have to ask yourself, when people publish an advertisement, they normally have a purpose behind it. They have an intention behind it. So when you are questioning what intention it is, always ask yourself, which one will earn them money or which one will benefit them the most? All right. So um, I think A, B, and C, any three of these could benefit the company. Um, but ultimately, since they are a talent recruitment agency, the goal would be to get people to sign up with them. If not, how are they going to meet the expectations of the companies who look for them to get people into their companies, right? So like what Javier said, all right, it's an advertisement, it's a hidden purpose or hidden intention. So the answer is B over here. Because at the end of the day, you have to follow the money. You can convince people that you're good. Why? So they can sign up with you, right? You can convince people that you connect talented people to these multinational companies and they are all very successful. But for what? So that they will come and register and sign up with you, right? Yes, Nathan, go ahead. So ultimately, the answer is B. All right. If you boil it down to the bare essentials, why are they doing all this? Because they want people to sign up with them, right? In that sense. So number one, the answer is B. Okay. Next, text one states, doing what we do best for the last 40 years and still going strong. What does still suggest? Still means over here, right? The word still in the sentence there. What does the word still suggest about talent recruitment? So, still means even now, right? They are still doing well. So you can say here, all right, the word still that they have been doing well for the last 40 years. All right, even up till today. Okay, so Javier says this suggests that talent recruitment is a trustworthy company as it has been operating for 40 years, which possibly means it is very popular. So Javier, that is not correct. They are asking you about the word still. That's the main question over here. So what does the word still tell you? It tells you that they are still doing well today. That's basically what they're trying to say. Natalie wrote, it has been open for a long time. Still means now, right? Now, still going strong. So nothing about that. And Uzziah wrote they have a good reputation. But you're actually correct, Uzziah, but you need to explain further. You need to say it suggests that they have a good reputation because they have been operating for the past 40 years. All right, they've been doing well for the past 40 years and they are still doing well now. Then you have the full mark. Okay? So you got to explain a bit more. All right, moving on. Question 3. Identify the phrase in text 2 that reflects the claim, what we do best for the last 40 years in text 1. Okay, so what the hell do they mean by reflects? They mean says the same thing. All right, says the same thing. So, so which one says the same thing over here? All right, what we do best for the last 40 years, which one says the same thing? All right, that they've been doing well for the past 40 years. Expert consulting, blah, 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 is to show you that they have a very long track record, right? They have like experience. So the answer here is here, a wealth of experience and connections. Yeah, just to show that they've been in the industry for a long time. So they've had a lot of experience.